After seeing the mosaic map and historical sites around town, we visited St. John the Baptist Church and the Acropolis Museum located in the ancient arch rooms underneath the building. We witnessed many of the most significant Madaba mosaics, the old Moabite well, about 3,000 years old, and the place of vows. It was an incredible location with great cultural values across centuries and generations. Then we climbed up to the bell tower to end our short visit with the panorama of Madaba. Shortly after, we followed the untouched landscape and the ancient route to the northern region of Pella. While entering the Jordan Valley, we joined the shepherd to connect with the land, animals, and nature. There are many ancient Roman ruins scattered around the area before we arrived at the Bella Fanan, the house of the artist. This small guesthouse was once owned by Jordanian artist-architect Ahmad Kamash, who visited Pera frequently for inspirations. It was a special retreat and getaway with cozy rooms, sublime views from the terrace, and art materials for us to indulge when we feel inspired by the surroundings. After enjoying the rich agriculture in Jordan Valley, we followed the King's Highway towards south through the drier valleys and land where we found fields of solar panels and modern windmills. I was impressed when I learned Jordan ranks first in the region and third in the world in renewable and clean energy growth. Just in the blink of an eye, our road trip went from blue sky to gloomy sandstorm. We almost got lost in Dana Biosphere Reserve as the road was covered by the sand. Finally, right before sunset, we managed to arrive at Fena Eco Lodge, a remote retreat destination with no electricity in the room. The guests lighted up the building with candles while enjoying the authentic Bedouin hospitality supplied and managed by the local team. The experience was not only about living green, but also building a community of sustainability for the future. From the Eco Lodge to traditional Jordanian village residence at Hayat Zaman Hotel in Wadi Mus, we continue our journey towards the ancient city of Petra. Upon arrival in the Rose City, the clock immediately turned backwards to the 4th century BC when the Nabateans cut the Wadi Araba Valley with their impressive engineering and advanced civilization at this major hub of trade. Then through a crack in time, the canyon opened up to the treasury, the facade that is possibly a tomb and a memorial for a royal member. Then we hop on a camel for a ride in order to admire the monuments and ruins from all different angles. We pass through the famous Street of Facade, step into areas of different tombs, and then arrive at the ancient Roman theater carved into the side of the mountain. It took us a whole day to realize the scale of this lost city. The time travel continued into the exclusive Petra by night. Over 3,000 candles were lit up under the Milky Way and guided the visitor back to the treasury for the local Bedouin tribe performances. We're completely mesmerized by the magical melody and the spiritual moment. After experiencing the ancient civilization ahead of its time, we welcomed the sunrise around 6 a.m. on back of the camel in Wadi Rum, the valley of the moon that makes it feel like you're on a different planet, with a unique landscape and rock formation. We cruise through the desert on the camel and arrive in our futuristic dome camp, which has become one of the best glamping experiences we have ever had. At the end of the ride, the local taught us how to clean ourselves in the ancient way with the soap grass. How interesting. When the desert heat started chasing us, we jumped on the jeep for a desert safari, a great way to enjoy the stunning Red Valley. Wadi Rum has been inhabited by many human civilizations since the prehistoric period, with abundant history of Bedouins and explorers from ancient time. As the night came close, we returned to our camp and started a bonfire while we digged out the traditional Bedouin dinner cooked in the sand dune. Nothing could compare with this special moment with your friends under millions of stars, and it will always stay in our heart.